was a tough one to take. What are your thoughts on that?
Make mistakes at this level, you're going to be punished. I felt that first half, the 2 goals, Champ knows what he's got to do on the header, and it's a free kick in and around the box. Could we have been bigger and stronger on the wall? Could we have had a blocker? Am I being a little bit critical? Possibly, but the free kick was worthy of winning any game. But I just felt that you make mistakes at this level, you're going to be punished.
Were it not for a spectacular free kick and a mistake, we could well have won that 1-0. Do you think that 2-1 was a fair reflection?
No, I feel that the second half performance was warranted something from the game, in my opinion. I felt that the boys especially, they come out, they've done everything that I asked of them, and I felt that they put into practice what we preach on the training field, and they got to start believing in their ability, because when they do what they did the second half, they'll cause majority of the sides at this level of problems.
Not a perfect performance for him, but Grant Smith made a couple of spectacular saves as well.
Yeah, he made one just up above his right hand shoulder. I felt his organisation at times was good, his distribution was good. It's just frustrating that you give a team that are going for the league within 5 minutes a lead, and your whole game plan to an extent goes out the window. So yeah, I think that's the most frustrating thing this evening.
Dagenham struggled to deal with Bruno and Angelo for a lot of the game. How exciting is it to have 2 players of this attacking ability?
Yeah, no, I felt Bruno caused problems. I felt Benno does a lot of unseen things in terms of the way he backs in, the way he wins little neat headers and touches. I felt that the pair of them caused him problems. You see the goal comes from a lovely little slide ball pass down the side of Kevin Loco, and Bruno fronts him up and gets a pen. But I felt that second half, I felt Jamie Turley, Tom Champ, Ryan Johnson defended higher up, were on the front foot. I felt that if you was a boxing fan, the ref would have called it. I felt that we probably should have deserved something from the game. We hit the crossbar late on. A couple of little ricochets that went in Dagenham's favour. But like I said, on reflection, you give sloppy goals away, you're going to be punished.
You're missing a fair amount of your first team squad today. How do you think the lads who stepped up performed?
I thought they were fantastic. I look at Tom Champ dipping in at right side of a free. I look at Jono coming in and making his debut for the club. I thought they've done fantastic. Especially you lose 2 of them in your training session the day before a game. It's not ideal, but again, I think that's the calibre of personnel we have within the squad. 4 lads now that I'm hopeful that will be fit, ready for the weekend. That will be coming back in contention for a starting place. If I was to take the first half performance, there were 3 or 4 that would be question marks, but the second half performance, I felt even when Sean Jeffers and young Bradley Sack come on the park, they were all fighting for the cause, and I felt that you could see by the end the fans stayed behind to clap them. So I know that they performed the second half.
Dagenham were expected to challenge at the top end of the table this season. What were your impressions of them?
They were resilient. They defended ever so well. They got a threat going forward. I felt that we caused them problems at times, especially the second half. I have to go on the second half because that's the biggest positive for me. But like I said, the little knockdowns, the little ricochets all went in their favour, but I'm hoping over the season that will turn and some will land on our feet. But we go into Saturday now. If we can perform like we did the second half, I think we can cause problems.
Saturday against Solihull, how do we turn this around and take the 3 points?
Perform like we did the second half. If we take the ideas that we're working on, if we start to implement them, not so much from the off, the boys know how they got to start a game, not like they did this evening, but I feel that if they go and implement what we're asking of them, you look at across the back, the midfield 4, Kane Smith at times, his delivery in the box is frightening. You look at Angelo, Kieran Murta, Mark Ricketts, Shakesy, Bruno and Dry, you've got quality across the board. So I think that we've got to start believing in each other. I think they do believe, but that's got to portray across on the pitch like they do on a training field. So I think if we can do that come Saturday, I think we'll be okay.
As you said, a few of the knocks and the finer details didn't quite go our way tonight. If they had, and if they do on Saturday, do you think it'll be a different story?
I believe so. I think that Dagenham are going to look to be going for promotion this year. They're a team that probably want to get out of the league at this stage. You look at them in the playoffs last year against Forest Green, they missed out going to Wembley. So we've taken a team that fancy themselves. I think we look fitter, I think we look stronger. I felt that we finished the game a lot stronger. We created the most chances, most corners, most dead balls. So they're all positives. and that's without 33% of my squad. So I got to look at that on the offset that we went into the game minus Dave Stevens, minus Danny Woodards, minus Bradley Ash and minus Dean Wells. So for me, there's all positives, because when they come back in, you look at the team then and the strength you got in numbers. So I think Saturday's a big game. We can't take Solihull for granted. Solihull will come here. Liam McDonald will want to take 3 points. I know that. I believe they've lost this evening against Leighton Orient, so they need to get their season off and running. So for me, the boys, it's about refocus. Thursday, Friday, ready to face Solihull on Saturday.
As you said, we're up without 33% of the squad. How do you now manage an even smaller squad with the games coming thick and fast?
That comes with my physio, my clinical lead, recovery. The boys they're off tomorrow, so the boys need to look after themselves. They know that. Thursday will be very relevant to what we're going to be doing against Solihull Moors. So it's about taking the load off. I don't think our fitness is an issue. Our recovery is going to be key. So that's the main focus for the boys now.